Hey, it's me, MLB. Here is chapter 116 of Gains, and this one is titled Check In. That's fine, you said. How's the food been? I know you were a little worried about the selection. No, it's been okay. It's not what I'm used to, but I really do feel much better on this food. And you know what's funny? One of the other ladies here snuck in a Coke, and honey, when I tell you I was a gas giant, goodness! You burst out laughing. Mum, you giggled. I'm sorry, but oh my goodness, I felt horrible. Won't be drinking that again in a hurry. And cough! Boy, did it make me cough. I was like a whoopee cushion, she said. You burst out laughing again. I haven't heard you joke like that in so long, Mum, you said, smiling into the phone. And I haven't heard you laugh like that in years, my sweet girl. You have a laugh that could cure depression, she replied lovingly. Thanks, Mum, you said again. I'm so happy you're there. I think this is going to be really good for you, and for both of us, you added. I think so too, my lovely. And how are you going on your rescue mission? Have you found them yet, you clever girl? She asked eagerly. Not quite, you sweat dropped. But I do have a plan, I think. I just have to run it by Fat Gum. Oh, he will listen to you. He has to. He's such a sweetheart, and you're amazing. What a power team, she gushed. And my two boys, Mum, Kirishima and Bakugou, you added. Oh, your lovely boys, how could I forget them? She said with a chuckle. Hey, also, I know this was ages ago, but when I mentioned Bakugou to you when we were going to have the dinner together, you seemed to have remembered him. What was it about him that you remembered? You asked curiously. Well, she said thoughtfully, I was concerned that he might not be a nice boy. I remember him yelling at you when you dropped your skirt on the day we were getting your uniform, but by the way he was standing back and looking at you, it was almost like he was too shy to come close. Really? You asked with surprise. And the other times I've met him, it's been the same. Now, I don't want to cause any problems here, but I think he might like you. But I know that you have Kirishima, the darling, and I don't want friends to be fighting over you, you beautiful girl. See, I told you you'd have all the boys all over you, she gushed. You chuckled nervously, unsure if now was the right time to say something or not. Maybe it would be better to tell Mum in person. Well, I think they're both nice boys, you said quickly. I know you like Kirishima, but what if, and this is just a hypothetical question, Mum, but what if Bakugou were to ask me out? What would you say? Has he asked you out? She asked with surprise. No, neither of them have. We're all just friends, but what would you say? You asked her. Is there a way you could have both of them? She asked with a chuckle. Then there wouldn't be any fights or falling out of friends. But that's impossible, she corrected herself. You just pick the right boy for you, my lovely, and that will be good enough for me. Thanks, Mum, you said, smiling into the phone. I'll tell her later, you thought. You chatted a little more to her before saying your goodbyes, and then you rang Ori. Hey, she greeted you. Hey, Ori, are you okay to chat now? I'm on a little break and I wanted to check in, you said. Yep, can chat. How you going? She asked. Well, it's kind of hard, you admitted. I can hold it for 15 minutes, but that's max. It's a start, she said matter-of-factly. Are you focusing or are you just meh? No, I promise. I'm really doing my best. I have to deactivate because I get the shakes, but you can hook me up when we get back. I'm running red line, promise, you said honestly. You better be, she said, but you could hear a bit of cheekiness in her voice. I want no less than 20 minutes when you come back, you hear? I got it. Don't you worry. You won't have to throw me back in the box, you said with a smirk. Good. Are you making sure to breathe nice and deep? She asked. Yeah, you replied. It's hard to remember to do that. Well, that's what's going to help you, so do it, she said firmly. Okay, you said with a nod of your head. And if you can, shift it around your body. Don't sustain your whole body at once. If you move it around, you can practice keeping it activated for longer. You'll get the whole body in time, she said. Right, okay, I'll try that. Thanks, Ori, he said. Good. And don't be slacking on your squats and core. Keep those muscles burning, she added. Ugh, you groaned. No groaning or I'll kick your ass next time I see you, she warned. Yep, got it, you chuckled. Okay, see ya. Bye, girl, she said, and then hung up. You smiled up at the ceiling as you lay there. Life had changed so dramatically in the last few months, but you felt good. This was all good. Now I just got to sort out Mum and Dad, and then we might be okay from here, you thought, before getting up to go to the toilet. Over in Bakugou's room, there was a little more of an intense conversation going on. Hey, bro? Kiri asked Bakugou nervously as he lay on his bed. Bakugou was doing some stretches on the floor, but Kiri could see him from where he was laying. Bakugo grunted. I'm just thinking, when we get older, if we're all still together, how do you feel about, all of us, he fumbled, getting more and more nervous as he tried to get out what he wanted to say. What? Bakugo grunted, getting down on the floor and doing some push-ups. If we all slept in the same bed, and if we, Kiri fumbled. Bakugo did 2 more push-ups and then stopped and looked up at Kiri. Got it on? He asked pointedly. Yeah, Kiri blushed. We're all in this together, right? Bakugo said as he dropped back down on the ground and then pushed back up again. Of course we'd do that together. So you're okay with us all together? Kiri asked. Yeah, why? I don't want you and Yin to be getting it on without me there, damn it, he grunted, still doing push-ups. What if I wanted to, with you, Kiri said softly and bashfully, looking away and scratching his cheek nervously. Bakugo didn't say anything, just did a few more push-ups while looking at the floor, and then got up off the floor and walked over to the bedside. Bro, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to... Kiri panicked, backpedaling quickly as Bakugo grabbed for the front of his shirt and pulled him in. Don't think you're the only one with those thoughts, Bakugo said, his eyes flicking to Kiri's lips, then back to his eyes, before shoving the redhead back onto the bed and turning to walk away. I can hear the howling and barking from the ferals frothing at the mouth. Kiribaku, where we at? I want to hear y'all in the comments. I know I'm dropping crumbs and a few of you have been like, please give us something to sink our teeth into. But I don't want to, for those that don't want to be part of the Kiribaku scene, completely understandable. That's fine. We're all doing our own thing here. So I don't want to force the issue, but just for my peoples, I'm just giving you a little bit. Yeah. All right, stay tuned for next chapter 117 coming tomorrow. I'll see you then.